Good morning, everybody. By a show of hands, who here has heard of Michael Cullen? One person in the audience. That's it? I'm going to share a story with you today about Michael Cullen. Michael Cullen was a pioneer in the United States and in the retail industry. What Michael Cullen did is he revolutionized the industry of the supermarket. Let's see if it works. Nope. Doesn't work. There's this nice video that shows you, ultimately, it's always good when you have technical glitches. What Michael Cullen did in the... What? Oh, there it is. This was the shopping experience in the late 1890s, early 1900s. If you're looking for milk, eggs, groceries, fruits, vegetables, you went to all different vendors across the way. You looked like this. There was no shopping carts. And you had to go to each different vendor, pay separately. It was a nightmare. It took you a long time, cost a lot of money. What we did here, what Michael Cullen invented was the supermarket. Today, we all take it for granted. But in the supermarket, Michael Cullen invented a few things that were revolutionary and changed the way we experience retail today. One is the shopping cart. He actually made it simple to put all the things in one shopping cart. He also brought in all the utilities and necessities into one location so you can conveniently go and have a great shopping experience. Now, we don't think about that today, but the relevancy of what he did is he lowered actually prices, significantly lowered prices of the household income. So today it's about 6% of the household income is spent on groceries, and before it was about 21%. So in the process of actually making your life better and more convenient, he took a fragmented industry with many diverse and disparate people charging different prices, got the buying power together, put them in one location, gave you a convenient way to shop in that location and actually take it out, and therefore lower your overall percentage of your household income on groceries. So it was a win-win for everybody. That's what the mobile advertising market looks like today. If you think of mobile advertising, who here has tried buying for your app or something, mobile advertising across different networks? That should be more than just the person, only one person again. There we go, a few people. Okay, first of all, I suggest you go out and buy advertising, try it on the mobile. If you want to understand the ecosystem, you actually have to try and do it. When you look at what you can do, it's very hard to understand where do I buy, on what platforms do I buy. You have many, many multiple traffic sources. So there's obviously the Googles and Facebooks, so there's RTBs, there's exchanges, there's different ad networks out there, there's verticals. How do I know where to buy? Different. And to connect to all these, there's different IOs you need, different insertions order, different technology to connect to all these places. The second is when you measure it, each one of these different locations you're buying from has sometimes a little different nuances in terms of how you measure your ROI, how you measure fundamentally if your spend created something beneficial for you or your clients. So how do you do that across all these different networks and compare? Today, most people today, what do? They download it to an Excel spreadsheet. They have an Excel spreadsheet of different tabs, and they try to correlate all the data together and then compare one against the other. It's like comparing apples and oranges or eggs and butter. It just doesn't always work, and you therefore don't get optimized your yield of your spend. There's very little sophisticated tools to actually help you target and retarget users. So if you have an app, and now you got the download, and someone installed it and started playing with your game or using your utility, how do you get them to come back if they only played it once? How do you get somebody who looked at your game but didn't download it? So how do you retarget and target? And there's, again, across all those platforms that I mentioned, there isn't a single way of doing it today. Last but not least, what we want to do is centralize and streamline. So at Perion, we're focusing today, we, as a buyer of a lot of media ourselves, last year we spent over $200 million buying media. And most of it was on the web, some of it on mobile as well. What we learned over time is there aren't a lot of good tools to do it. So we built a lot of tools in-house, a lot of cohort analysis tools, tracking lifetime value, looking at ROI and spend. We're taking those tools together with an acquisition we've done as well and creating for you a Cullen experience today in the mobile advertising market. we want to collate those all together and make a simplified experience. First, we want to help you get the users, user acquisition. Once we help you get the users, we want to help you magnify them. We want to help you increase the engagement. Increased engagement of users will increase lifetime value, increase your yield on your spend. You can actually afford to outspend some of your competitors and get more traffic and more users, which then leads to more revenue. So yesterday we launched our Grow Mobile self-serve platform. Grow Mobile is an acquisition we did about 6 months ago, based in San Francisco. That is a single dashboard platform across all the networks that I just mentioned to help you buy, whether a fully managed solution, we can help you do it, or a self-serve SaaS solution across that as well. And in a few months, we're going to be launching TouchBeam. It's in beta design partner today, and TouchBeam focuses on helping you quantify and increase engagement of your users once you have them ready to your platform or to your product. What does Grow Mobile do? First, our mission here is to organize the universe of mobile advertising. How do we do that? Well, we have a single dashboard, and our dashboard is connected to all the different networks I mentioned. So if you want to buy on all the different networks, you can go through us with one insertion order. You don't have to do one for Google, one for Facebook, one for Millennial Media, or whoever that may be, and go and so on and so forth. There's hundreds of networks out there. You can buy through us. We're connected to all those networks. We have relationships with them. And therefore, that allows you, in one easy step, to buy it. We also put all this information on a dashboard. So you can use it as a tool if you're an ad agency or a marketer, or you can work with us and we'll help you do it for you, and it's all transparent. You can see it online in one dashboard. So first of all, centralized media buying, which is a really critical aspect today that helps you optimize your yield of your spend. Second, we have insightful optimization. We can auto-optimize what things we're doing and how you can actually optimize your campaigns, because we can see across all the networks the yield that creates. Each one is different. Sometimes you think Google is a great return, but it may be actually that a vertical network is better return on your money, even though you don't see necessarily that when you look comparatively apples to apples. It's convenient and simplified. We have automated bidding, so it's programmatic as well as RTB connections. You can do it with putting in your price and your yield, your market prices. You can set what you want from that perspective on this campaign. And then we have really relevant reach. Today we have customers like Disney, Walmart, EA. We have over 300 million SDKs out in the marketplace. So we have pretty big reach that gives the data that can help obviously understand and help you perfect your yield. On TouchBeam, what we're looking to do there is really, as I said, talk about the second half of that equation. Help our clients boost their value of their customers. So if you look at a customer coming in, you can see the conversion, marketing spend, but at some point in time, you want to maintain loyalty, you want to reduce churn, and increase the lost users that left and engage the people who are there. And TouchBeam, with the analytics and the data we have and the algorithms, will enable you to do that. So in summary, what we did is we looked at Michael Cullen, what he did in the early 1900s. He revolutionized the supermarket industry and the grocery shopping industry, and it benefited you in two ways. It lowers your prices in terms of your household income, as a relative percentage, and it made things easier. We believe this is the next phase of the mobile marketing. We're using our abilities and our history to do the same thing for you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.